The importance of drinking water. Many of us don't understand why it's so important to drink water. We drink water every once in a while, whenever we get thirsty, but we don't understand how much water we're supposed to drink and why we should drink a certain amount of water. So I'm here to persuade you to understand how much water you should drink and to drink that much water every single day, and some tips to make sure you reach that goal. So how much water should we drink? We've all heard the phrase 8 cups of water a day, so that adds up to about half a gallon or 64 fluid ounces of water. That's a good sweet spot, and then it ranges varying on gender or weight. For example, if you're a male with a higher weight, then you may have to drink more water, or a female with less weight, etc. It all changes based on your weight and your gender. So the overall amount of water a person drinks per day is based on a variety of internal and external factors. So like I said earlier, if age or weight or gender, that all matters. So according to Chris Gunner, on his article on health.com, he was explaining that the amount of water you drink is all very dependent on your age, your gender, and all that stuff. And he's saying approximately 2 liters of water, which adds up to the relative 64 ounces of water, is how much you should drink on average per day. So although other beverages can contribute to the fluid balance, the same goes for most foods. But it's still important to drink water. Lots of the foods we drink on a day-to-day basis will have a high water content, but still you should drink that amount of water because you're not always sure. Even if you fit into the category that requires less water, still try to drink more because later you will understand why drinking water is important. So what are the benefits? So drinking water has many benefits that some of us may know and some of us may not. Firstly, drinking water can cause a mild temporary increase in metabolism. An example was from Chris Gunner's article: if you drink water half an hour before a meal, you'll tend to eat less because of the digestion process, and you'll be full faster because of the fact that you already have water inside yourself. Secondly, drinking water also helps with other health problems, but still more studies need to be made to help with this, said by an article by the New York Times. They say that drinking more water helps with constipation, it decreases the risk of bladder cancer, colorectal cancer, and kidney stones, and it helps reduce acne. All of those will decrease, or like it said, reduce the risk when you drink more water. Finally, not drinking water could cause mild dehydration through exercise or heat, which has negative effects on both your physical and mental performance. So what that's saying is, if you don't drink water when you exercise, you'll become very dehydrated, and that will make you exercise or work out at less optimal performances. So why doesn't everyone drink water, or the recommended amount? Most people don't because they think that the foods that they're eating gives them more than the necessary amount of water. But most of the time that's not true, so that's why many of us are dehydrated. An article by the New York Times details that there is no real scientific proof that already healthy people drinking extra water can gain any health benefits. Because of this, many are reluctant to drink more than what they are accustomed to. So what that's saying is many of us who think that we're already drinking a lot of water, we think that drinking more is not going to help us, but because there's no scientifically proven articles that suggest that. But still, it's always important to drink more water because it will benefit you in the long run. In addition, there are many places where people do not have access to good quality drinking water, or like poorer places around the world where they don't have the ability to purify their water as we have the privileges. So because of that, not everybody drinks that kind of water, but those are not the people that we're trying to focus on today. But overall, if one practices drinking a good amount of water per day at a young age, they'll become more inclined to do the same in the future because they have developed a habit which will be harder for them to lose. So for example, if you're a younger child and you start to drink this large amount of water every single day, you'll become so used to that, then when you're an adult, you'll just keep on that tradition. So here are 7 tips from self.com that helps focus on ones to help make sure you drink more water. The article goes into more detail on a full list of 22 tips, but I'm just here finding 7 tips that I found as the very best. So the first step was flavor your water and make it more fun to drink. Many of us, for example, there's like many vitamin flavorings that you can add to the water to make it more colorful, and that just makes us more entertained and makes us want to drink it. Another one is don't drink right after a bathroom break because it helps build up a routine. So if you drink right after a bathroom break, it causes you to build up that routine, like I said, and then you'll make sure to do that after every single time you do it. The third step was filter your water. Filtered water will taste much better than just plain tap water, so you'll just want to drink it more compared to tap water. So using a high-tech water bottle will help remember to drink water, or apps where you can track down how much you drink per day. An example of this are like smart water bottles or like or you could use like a Fitbit app or a phone app where you could track how much water you drink a day. So that way you get daily reminders that you're not drinking enough water, or like a labeled water bottle that just goes step by step to show that you have only drinking this much water, you may drink more, so on and so forth. Tip 5 is using a colorful water bottle, like I said earlier, because a more fun water bottle will incline you to drink more water. Finally, eat foods that are more water rich. Lots of foods that we eat may be more water rich than others, so try to focus on those kinds of foods if you feel like you're dehydrated most of the time. Finally, snack on salty foods. When we eat salty foods, we tend to drink more water, so because of that, if we snack on those specific salty foods, it would automatically force us to drink more water. So overall, what I'm trying to show you is drinking more water is super important for you, and just by following some of those tips, or any tips that you can find on that website by self.com, you can easily drink more water and become a healthier person.